coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep show.
Going deep. Going deep.
I want to go deep.
Oh my God!
Fighting for the powers of evil, good as dumb as going deep time. Hat trickery.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. You're looking sharp as ever. I had some suggestions today for us during our podcast recording. On the way home, I drive with Erasures. She works in Sag Nasty. I work in Sag Nasty, so we drive together. I'll pick her up and take her, or I'll stay at her place and take her to work. And so on the way back into town today, I said, well, what are we going to talk? What should I talk to Hattrick about tonight? She said, well, last time she remembered the show where your titties were out and my pants were down. She says, just either flip-flop it or say, like, she has to have her pussy lips hanging out of her zipper and you got to have one testicle. You got one testicle hanging out. It's like one testy. Like one what? So that's what she said. Like, I'm like, it's too fucking cold to bring out testes in the fucking studio. She's fucking shriveled up like a goddamn turtle up in there now.
Yeah.
You know? So, but I love where her head was at, though. Yeah. She remembered your titties were out.
Well, you know.
And I also need some mad props on how much concentration.
You made very good eye contact during that episode.
I did. I was. Well, when it's like all right there. It's like.
I know. I have some nice tits, though.
You fucking do. She wants to see them, by the way. She does.
You didn't pull up any of the several pictures you have of them? I mean, I know they don't look quite like that anymore.
No, the thing is, they still do. They still do.
Well, thank you.
From what I recall, they still do. She does want to see them, though. So at some point, it's going to be... Did I ever tell you the time we had a bachelorette party? Or not bachelor party here.
No.
At the garage. My ex's cousin was getting married. So she was like, they want to know if they can have a bachelor party here. So in the garage, we cleared out the whole garage. We covered the walls in white. And we had couches and things out there. It was before all this stuff. It's not far from what it is right now. There's some couches, but there's a lot of extra stuff in there now. It was before the studio was here, so it was the entire. Oh,
nice. Okay.
The entire garage. Red, in her wonderful glory, she says, "Can you set up a webcam? I want to watch while you guys are out there." And I was like, "I don't know if I can, because this is way before how easy it would be now to do." So she goes, "All right, but I want to feel what a fake boob feels like." And I'm like, "Okay," because we knew if one of the fucking chicks was going to have fake titties, you know. Mm-hmm. So sure enough, one of the girls comes in because she got puked on by one of the dudes. Dudes. They were drinking and drinking and drinking, and they're doing the strip tease, and the guys are getting into it, and the next thing you know, it was fucking Hurley McHurls, Elizabeth Hurley, all over the place, and we had to go in the house because we weren't gonna let the fucking stripper not take a shower. Right. So. We're like, we're all out of towels. Sorry, you have to air dry. You just got to walk around my living room naked. And I will sit in the corner. So we asked the one stripper, is there a chance? Hey, this is a weird question. Can you let my wife touch your titty? I didn't say it that creepily, but I tried to be way more. I had my fingers going together like this. And I was like, will you let my wife touch your titty? Let me see your titty. You seen that Jim Carrey when he does that? So the stripper comes in. They're super fake. They looked like they were bolted on her. Just like Iron Man titty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ka-ching, ka-ching. And so she let her touch the tatas, and it was pretty interesting. As we scientifically were standing in my kitchen, my ex-wife touching the one boobie, and the stripper's just standing with her arm arched back, and the other boob's there. So I'm just like, all right. I'm like, do you care? And she's like, no, go ahead. It was. I wish there was a photo. that I could fucking,
Yes, you wish you could pull that memory out of your brain, take a photo of it, so you can see you guys simultaneously grabbing your tits, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
In my brain, though, it's
AI will be able to do that eventually.
It's all there. It's all in my mind still.
I think actually I saw a story about that AI was able to read, like, they told this person in an MRI machine to think of certain things, and they were checking it, and the AI produced very close to those images. I mean, they were kind of blurry and not perfect, but it was very similar. So see, eventually AI will be able to pull those memories from our brains and turn them in pictures.
There's a headband that you can get now that will put you into lucid sleep, lucid dreaming. It will monitor your lucid dreams, and you can actually control the. Yeah, let's seriously. I'm looking it up. I'm not making it up.
No, I believe you.
It's nuts. The shit we're gonna see. At some point, we're gonna read a headline, and we're gonna be like, "That's not real," and we're like, "Oh my god, that's real."
Terminator, man. I know. None of us paid attention to that shit. It's happening.
Well, the Matrix too is another one where the Neuralink and being able to.
Dude, I have a fucking story about that. I swear to God, I experienced being in a simulation the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my God. So I bought... this is random. I bought soap for my bathroom. Like, usually we have, like, the foaming soap. I bought, like, a dial antibacterial soap, right? A very soap that I do not have in my house. I bought this soap. But the other soap wasn't gone yet, so I literally put it on the edge of the bathtub, right? Like, it's just right there. Well, I went the other day to go grab it, and I'm like, wait, I thought I put it on, like, I couldn't remember, like, which end of the tub I put it on. There was one on each end of the fucking tub.
And you didn't realize?
I'm not kidding you. I'm like, I do not recall buying a second one of these. I only bought one. But it was the exact same kind because it was like a special one with aloe weird. There were two of them. I only bought one of them, Alan. I only bought one. And I was telling my daughter this, and she's like, no. I'm like, go look and see if it's still in the bathroom or if I'm crazy. I'm like, I put one of them under the sink, and there were two.
Did someone else just do it to fuck with you?
Who else would? My kids don't have cars yet. I'm the only one in the house.
Are you losing your fucking brain?
What probably happened is that God knows when ago I bought this soap and forgot about it. And so then I bought another one, and I probably grabbed the one that I did because I'd already bought it before.
Both ends?
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, I was seriously like concerned. I'm like, oh my God, are we in a simulation? Because what the fuck? It like multiplied. But I mean, how much does that shit fucking happens in video games? Where that you're stashing, and you're like, I thought I only had. Yeah.
Or how about when you can't find something that's right in front of your fucking face? Mm-hmm. That happens all the time.
I know.
So here's the thing.
I'm not big into conspiracy theories, but I experienced that the other day, and I was like, what the fuck?
I don't, the conspiracy theory thing to me, recently, I've been getting fed a shit ton of stuff about aliens and all these drones and all these unidentified flying objects and all these UAP stuff and all this. It's wild. We had that helicopter that crashed into the airplane just last night, and as you watch the flight pattern on that thing, you could tell that helicopter was at least from what they showed, it looked like it was veering towards the planes, like it could. So I don't know. Are we ever gonna know?
No,
not definitively. You're not gonna know,
no.
But the footage of it, the video of it, there's no doubt that thing was heading just on a beeline right towards that fucking plane. So it's like, what?
Right.
What is the reason?
Yeah,
what is the reason?
But
somebody was on a suicide mission.
I've ever been creeped out, because I can see when people point things out. I was like, oh yeah, I can see it. Like, do I believe it? Probably not. But I can see where point A goes to point B. But that's the first time I ever experienced it, and it creeped me out because I was like, what the fuck?
Were you in studio when I recently brought up the fact that we're all kind of heading towards, even if you don't get dementia, if you don't get dementia, you have all your wits about you, even as you get older, we're going to slow down. We're not going to be as quick. Mm-hmm. Our brains aren't going to be operating at optimum levels like we are now. For multiple reasons, multiple 12-ounce beverage reasons.
Well, all the studies about screen time in kids and how it stunts development of the brain too. So those kids have been raised on it. So that's
I don't even want to know what's coming down the road with that. I have a feeling.
I feel like we've seen movies that can predict some of what's going to happen.
But I think I don't know this for a fact, but I can almost guess the suicide rates have gone up. Mm-hmm. On certain things, and that's terrible to say, but what's crazier to me is, and it's something that I'm never going to be able to fully witness, but I can't wait till there's stories of people who've decided to change genders that later in life get dementia and they forgot that they changed genders.
Yeah.
Because when you talk to somebody who's really kind of, Alzheimer's it up, they don't know their fucking name. They don't know their fucking kids. They don't know their siblings, their parents. They don't know anything. Are they going to realize, where did my fucking cock go? Are they going to be like, why do I have titties now? It's like, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
This is the kind of thing.
Remembering things from
Yeah,
years ago. Yeah, maybe.
I predict there will be stories of this down the road as older people who have decided to have a little Kill Bill with their wang sliced off, that there's going to be something that it just seems like a logical thing that it's going to happen. Really? Don't you think?
Could. I mean, it could. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
I don't know. I guess I don't interact fully with a ton of people going through any of that stuff. There is a coworker whose daughter is decided to switch teams, and it's interesting because you want to be sensitive to what's going on with it, but at the same time, if you accidentally use their former name and they get upset about it, I can see where that would be a big issue. Because you're so used to it's like saying.
And that's the thing. I've seen people online that complain, and I understand, like, I don't agree with, like, dead naming people, but I feel like there's got to be some grace on the person who changed names to be like, it's going to take some time.
Oh, I mean, for sure.
Like, if somebody's blatantly doing it and calling you by the wrong thing, then that's never okay.
It's mockery.
But yeah, when you have the family or friends that have known you, and as long as, I mean, it's good. I feel like it's normal that, I mean, God, I call my kids the wrong name all the time. Mm-hmm. But, it's gonna accidentally come out. And as long as they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, and acknowledge, hey, it was a slip up. Like, you got to give them some grace on that, I feel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I would think that most do. I don't know. I mean...
Yeah.
Because you got to get used to it because, you've always known this person and now they're somebody different. Which is, again, okay, but you have to program yourself.
It's like when you go get a dog from somebody who's had the dog forever and they've called the dog by this name and the dog responds to it by that name, but then they go to a new owner and be like, and this is my new dog. And they give the dog a different name and then you just can't. Anyway. I don't know how we got on that fucking subject, but Jesus Christ. We're all over the place tonight. So how's it going with you?
Good.
When's the last time you got some action? Did you get some action?
No, not since the last time I was in studio, no.
Still?
No, I just, I got a couple vibrators that are really good, so I'm fine with that.
Have you bought, how often do you have to buy them? Is there like a, do you have like a Netflix? Remember Netflix when they used to deliver DVDs? Do you have like a steady rotation?
I have
Dickflix.
I have two that I use that I like. Two that I use regularly. Like, I have a couple other ones that I just never use. And they're just vibrators. Like, I have like a dildo one, but I don't think I've ever used that one. I got that one, I think, free the last time I ordered my other one. Got some deal where you got like a special gift and it was a dildo. But, no, I got these two and they're rechargeable. The one, the charger's kind of and it's a weird ass charger on it. So I have to like, I have like a hair tie on it that I have to like bend the charger just right to get it. So that one eventually I know is going to go.
Short-circuiting?
Yeah, so that one I know eventually, but I can't find it anymore. Like, I went to the same place, they don't make it anymore, and I love that one. So I'm going to rock that one until it dies, and then...
How often do women go to these sex parties? I mean, the sex toy parties?
I don't even know if they do those anymore. I think Pure Romance exists, but I don't even... I mean, back in the day, yeah.
We had one here. Do you remember having the one here?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I haven't been one in forever. Like I said, I'm not sure it's really a thing anymore because it's so easy to just order them online.
Did I tell you last time you were here that we have a female coming in the next couple of weeks leading into Valentine's Day where she threw her back out with a bag full of dildos?
Yes.
She's coming in probably 10 days. She will be here bringing in said dildos.
Nice.
And friends. She's bringing in friends.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a dildo party, guys. It's going to be fucking awesome. I want to be slinging them around, smacking bitches in the face with them. It's going to be fucking awesome. I'm not going to be smacking bitches in the face with them. I just said that just to say it. It's going to be fun, though. It's going to be good. She's cute and adorable. She's bringing more cute and adorable friends over.
Nice.
They're not 30. I can just sit and drool and look at them. But there's going to be so many questions. So many questions, so many cool things that she's going to bring up, and it's going to be awesome. She's a great person. Very cool. Very cool. She kind of reminds me of you from back in the day.
I've never owned a bag.
Do you remember the time? Do you remember the time when you were 29? When was that? How long ago was that?
9 years ago.
So she's not that much younger than you. But she didn't have the kids. She's this fucking teeny tiny little thing. She's got this butt on her. It's fucking adorable. Nice. Adorable booty. She's cute. She's awesome. And last summer we went on a few bike rides and we hang out, and I go to her parties out just south of town and stuff like that. She seems very going deep centric. She fit right in with the group of us, and the people, this person that she's bringing along is, from what she says, in the adult industry. I think so. That's going to be the thing that is the most intriguing about this, because I mean,
that tracks if she owned that many dildos.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and these are the big tentacle
even if it's
monsters.
just like an OnlyFans, you know what I mean? Like that's
So I'm curious about all sorts of stuff, and I want to get real scientific about it. I want to know how many days a week she's working. I want to know how long it's working. Is it difficult psychologically? Is it fucking with your head? How does it affect your relationships with people in your real life? These are the things I want to know. Mm-hmm. You know? Don't you think that would fuck with you? Like that woman getting banged by 1,000 dudes. I mean, you said you would do it, but it's we didn't even have to ask. We knew she would do it.
Fuck it.
She's like 1,057. How about 5,072? But that's the thing. It's like I don't know. I think we all, as much as we all like that physical, you know, let's have sex, get off, let's do that, and you're attracted to a million things. I think the last time you were in here, you were talking about how I like my free time. Just come in, get the job done.
Yep.
Yeah, go about your business.
That's exactly it. That's
Yep. It's difficult.
Perfect. That's like perfect. Come over, fucking dick me down, and then leave. That's all I want in life.
You need some type of hat signal. We've talked about this. The hat signal. What would your hat signal be? It'd be like 3 hockey sticks. Right? It would be 3 hockey sticks. I think that would be perfect. 3 crocheted dongs.
Oh my goodness.
The hat signal. I really, really want to do a show with you and Silverback in here again. I think the dynamic's fun because one thing I've been kind of critical of him lately, when we're out, usually he's the one always kind of riffing and joking. The last time we hung out at Tavern downtown, he seemed a little more subdued, and I think it was the company that was there. But I wanted him to start, you know, I love his little zingers and his one-liners. He's always cracking.
Well, the last time I was in studio with him, it was when like Moon was in here and there's 2 other dudes and Dimples was in here. And he was he hardly participated in that episode. I mean, and it's hard when there's a lot of people in studio, but it was 100% was not that. Yeah.
Usually he's good about chiming in. The only time I ever heard him really quiet in a recent episode that we released was when you and your sis were in here, and he was kind of off the mic. He didn't want to get involved.
He doesn't like to. He talks a big game, but when it comes to actually,
no. Here's a secret for you. It was revealed between shows last night. Red Eye, who you know, she's so attracted to him. She was just like he came in here the other day and he was like staring at me, and I was like, oh yeah, that is a handsome man. She said she was like, she's all about the Silverback. Fill him in on that. She deep throats her fucking dong until
yeah, good for her.
All right, final words.
Go deep.
Go deep, baby. Kid, this is the Old Deep Show. Thank you for listening again to our nonsense. We're just capturing life. We'll forget about it like 5 seconds after we're done saying it. It's fine. just like dementia. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Okay. Have a good evening. Chill to the next one.